3, 2, 1, and
action. Cut.
Okay, great.
不要拍哦，这里不要拍哦，不要拍。
We collaborated with students for this project, regardless of, because we wanted to tell the stories of how Singaporeans from different walks of life have benefited from various government schemes through the lens of young Singaporeans, like the students who came up with these films.
The very first day of this program, we actually had a briefing about what the project was about in terms of the deliverables and also some facts about the topics that we were supposed to engage with.
So when I got transport, I immediately thought of all my public transport experiences. For this, I actually spoke to my friends who take public transport every day. Stories from other people actually helped me and inspired me to write this story out.
Through that process, I felt that the government is definitely trying to put forth workshops and trying to create more opportunities based on what they believe Singaporeans want.
I believe the older generation in Singapore has worked hard and sacrificed a lot of their sweat and tears for Singapore to be where it is now. And these sacrifices continue to inspire the younger generation like us to continue to learn from them.
What inspired the idea was that I'm at this stage of my life where a lot of my friends are receiving their BTO already, and I'm just thinking cannot be all of the stories are the same lah. So I was trying to figure out what are the different stories that haven't been told yet, and that was how it came about.
At the beginning, naturally I was a bit uncertain, but as I met each new creative individual who was going to help me on the project, it just became clearer and clearer to me how the whole process was going to be like. More than industry experts, they really interacted with me like I was a friend. And thereafter, when the lights were put up and the actors came in and the whole crew was just setting up, it was quite surreal because, again, I've always been fantasizing about being a filmmaker, and now it's happening before me.
So my shoot in particular was an overnight shoot. It had to be an overnight shoot because the script was about missing the last train. So I felt that it was a challenge to shoot less than 10 hours for this short film. We had a lot of preparations prior to this shoot. I would say that the team prepared really well so that we can shoot on time and we finished it on time.
This is my first exposure to a professional production. The whole experience was very new. So for instance, I had to learn how to give actors direction so that they can give the performance that I was looking for.
It was an eye-opening experience to be able to troubleshoot not just within the team but with the actors as well.
What I learned about aging over the course of this process was there are actually courses that the elderly can sign on for, and the courses are quite multifaceted.
So one thing that I learned about is that the government actually has a lot of policies and schemes for different groups of people.
Now that I finally completed the whole film, I actually feel very proud of myself and the other filmmakers for going through the entire journey. So good job to everyone!
The experience has been really very good because the students have been very receptive and they collaborated really well with us and also with the professionals that we have paired them up with. And if you watch the films, you will notice that they're actually industry standard. So even though they are students, they actually is really high quality and the storytelling is very strong. And the fact that it ends with the personal reflection, we thought that adds a very, very nice touch. So from our end, we are actually very happy with what we have seen.
It's a wrap!
I think that people should watch this anthology of student films because these are films made by students.
That reflects very different perspective of different filmmakers from different backgrounds.
It gives people a better idea about how young people actually think about social issues. Hopefully it inspires people to actually express their own thoughts and opinions through different mediums such as film.